Hey guys, it's Ship Tips, also known as Daisy, and today I'm doing a Draculaura inspired nail set, which I'm very excited for because I love Monster High and Draculaura is definitely one of my faves. So today the size that we're working with is a square. It's gonna be a little bit less than a medium, but not super short. So right now I'm just showing you my panels, all the references that I have, and I'm just going to go ahead and place those so that I can look at them while I'm working. So I went ahead and added Draculaura because I'm not gonna lie, I forgot in the beginning, but how can you draw Monster High base if you don't have Draculaura? So right here, I'm just pretty much talking about what design I necessarily want to do. I know that I wanted to incorporate the fishnets, the ruffles, definitely those little decal icon things. Right here I was talking about how detailed it is to draw Draculaura because I know that I wanted to draw her somewhere on the nail. I know how I'm going to execute that, but I'm very confident that, I could do it because I've drawn characters before. Right now I'm just going in with my base color. I know it's going to be a dark color. I didn't want it to be pitch black because then it's kind of hard to see. So I just went with a dark purple instead. So right here I'm kind of thinking about how I want to format it because once again I know what I want to do. I just don't know how I want to balance it all in my artwork without doing too much and doing too less. For the first nail, I'm doing a pink French with a bat outline. Right here, I was just kind of winging it. Like, I kind of remember seeing it in the past, but I wasn't 100% certain on what it looked like. So if it looks a little wonky, guys, it was just me going based off of my memory. I didn't use a reference for that. It's just like one of those things where it popped in my head and I was like, oh, that'd be kind of cool to do. I do a lot of Frenches when I'm doing nails because Frenches are so cute, but I'm not gonna lie. People be acting like Frenchies are easy. They're not. I would say they're just as difficult as any other nail design because you want to get them even on both sides. So once again, I'm talking about how I want to really incorporate that lace. The back here felt a little bit too boring, so I really wanted to elevate it by incorporating that like 3D heart element in the middle, which I think is really cute and I'm very excited to do it. I don't know if I'm gonna have the black outline around it or if that was just me drawing it so I know what I'm drawing. For the second nail, I'm looking at the umbrella, just kind of like it's shown in one of my reference photos, and I really like how they did it, but I want to do my pink lines a little bit thinner. I do know when I looked at Draculaura's design, I felt like her umbrella would have been really cool to do. So right now, I know that normally for my middle nails, those are considered my charm nails. Anytime I do charms, they're typically on the middle, but for this, I want Draculaura's face to be showcased, so I'm making sure that I put that on the middle nail, which I feel like is the most elaborate nail. I'm just playing around with placement, trying to see how I want it to look, because I want to make sure that I can draw it. Like I have enough room on the nail to draw it, and I don't want anything to look muddy. Like I don't want it so zoomed in that you can't make out what she looks like. I also know that I did not want her face like dead in the middle because when you do that, sometimes it can make them look weird because nails do curve. Right now, starting on the pinky, I was looking at that photo reference because I knew that I wanted to do the kind of Aurora nail style. And on the same pinky nail, that's where I'm going to add the Monster High like decals. I'm still contemplating on if I want to keep them there because I know that the pinky is one of the smaller nails. And once again, I don't want it to get muddled. So it's either I might only do one decal there instead of two, or I might just end up moving that whole nail altogether. Drawing this thing felt kind of weird because for some reason it just felt like something was off, but it was really just the fact that I had drew the eye too small. So when I went in and fixed that, I was like, okay, I kind of know what I'm doing. And then I outlined it in white because I wanted to have like that sticker effect, because a lot of like the Monster High like pictures and like stuff, they have that like white outline, and I just really wanted that to look like a sticker. I feel like it adds, to the aesthetic of the nail. My mirroring tool wasn't working, which was low-key my fault because sometimes when I turn off the symmetry, I forget. So this is me just going ahead and taking what I've already done and just putting it on the other nail. Technically, most of my designs always match on both sides. If it differentiates, it's most likely just the charm nail. So really all I need is one hand, but I like to do both hands for aesthetic purposes, and it really helps my clients visualize what their nails are going to look like at the end. So right now I'm going in and doing the umbrella design. Like I said, it's just like the reference photo, but I wanted my lines to be a bit thinner like you see on her umbrella, because her umbrella doesn't really have super thick pink lines. I feel like that was definitely more for aesthetic purposes, but I knew that I just wanted my lines to just be a little bit thinner. Right here, I am just really trying to make this lace work. I'm really trying to make this lace work because I love the lace design that she has on her blouse, but I just don't know where to put this lace. I'm trying to put it anywhere at this point. So I tried on the French and I was like, absolutely not. That's disgustingly ugly. So I won't be doing that. And here I'm just contemplating like, well, what do I do next then? If I have nowhere to put this lace, what do I do? I'm adding my buckle now. Definitely going to do a dark pink so it doesn't get lost in the background. And now I'm adding my little silver buckle, which I'm going to make a charm. I'm going to see if I can 3D print that buckle charm. I don't know, y'all. I got a 3D printer. I feel like I can print anything. That's all I do. Okay? Anything I'm like, I could just 3D print that. But I think that it'd be pretty cool. Like, something like that, which is so, like, structural. You know what I mean? Like, it just has structure. I feel like it would be nice to 3D print that instead of trying to make it and then it looks all like bulbous and rounded and not very crisp. Y'all, right here, I'm trying to make this lace work again. Okay. I'm really, look, guys, don't even. I know it's ugly, but I was determined to make this lace work. And now I'm not gonna lie, it looked a little cute, but combined to the rest of the nail, it wasn't doing nothing for me. It just wasn't. I'm going to go ahead and add Draculaura's back, Count Fabulous, just in the center of the nail. Decided I'm probably going to do it just like how I did Draculaura, with the white outline and everything. I don't know about y'all. I'm not a fan. I feel like it could have been cute in any other aspect, but no. I did not like it. I thought about it for a really long time. Should I leave it? No. It was so ugly. It was driving me insane. And anybody who knows me knows that I do not do ugly nails. If your nails are ugly, I'm not doing them. I'm sorry. Do not send me no ugly nails expecting me to be like, oh my gosh, yes, I want to do them so bad. No. Y'all, I got standards. I'm just kidding. Y'all. I don't want y'all thinking that I'm mean. I know some people, a lot of times when my family members ask for nails, I'd be like, they can't be ugly, okay? I do not like doing no ugly nails. I don't really like doing simple nails either, okay? I'm a nail artist, baby. I want to do the art. So I went ahead and just decided to add Miss Countess Queen just on the nail, as just like how Draculaura is. I'm not mad at it. I'm mad at the amount of work I've given myself to do, but like I said, we're an artist. This is what we live for. Just adding some little details. I feel like when you're drawing nail designs, they don't have to be super detailed because ultimately you know what you want. I feel like it just helps you to remember. It's me again trying to add this lace. It's taking me out, y'all. Taking me clean out. I'm adding this lace somewhere. It's going somewhere. But on the upside, I thought it looked pretty cute here. Now, am I doing too much for the pinky nail? Maybe. And I got her sizes a couple days ago, and she got some tiny fingers. So, y'all, it's gonna be a challenge. But I'm up for a challenge, right? Y'all would love to see a challenge, right? Y'all would love to see me cry over some nails. I don't know how I'll be running out of layers, but now I'm adding my notes just so I remember exactly what it is, because a lot of times I'll forget. If I do an aura nail and I draw it, a lot of times I'll forget that it's an aura nail, and I'll think that I just forgot to erase something. So notes always help. I just think it's funny watching this back and realizing I completely forgot the thumbnail. I always forget the thumb. The thumb is my least favorite finger because I always forget it's there. So I decided to go ahead and add the fishnets because I realized I ain't had no fishnets in here. That's definitely a part of her outfit. My phone had died somewhere in here, so I know that it may have just chopped really weird. My phone, recording on the phone is so difficult. It just never wants to work with you. So once again, I've added my lace around the heart with the little fangs, which I think is so cute. Yeah, I finally found a way to add my lace. I love it. I think that the little, I don't know what you call them, scallops or the just giant, round parts of the lace. I think I'm going to make those a bit chunkier because when you do them so tiny, it's really hard to, do the detail. You don't want to lose detail by trying to do everything. You don't want your art to look muddy. And yeah, guys, that is it. I am very excited for this set. I can't wait to drop the video. I'm probably going to work on the nails today. But just let me know what y'all want to see, what you would like. And can't wait to talk to y'all in the next video. Bye.